This is it, folks. Kind of the end of the summer. Pool is going to be closed in a couple of days. I have plans of maybe recording getting the pool ready for closing, which I plan on doing tomorrow, and then the pool actually being closed. Whether or not those videos will happen, I don't know, but the pool has been absolutely wonderful throughout the summer. But Captain Crunch has been back, and he planted another Crunchberry plant, and I need to get rid of that. I have not backwashed the pool all summer. Now, here's the interesting thing. Once the pool is pretty much nice and blue and up and running, it's maybe one more backwash, which I did. Actually, Sharky did. Broke my DE scoop, but it was old. So I got another one, so you'll see that next year. But I'm going to need to backwash and all that other stuff and whatnot, but I need help getting this down. And there's only one person who can help with that. You know who it is. Cyndi. So this is sort of a continuation or something in the series. I had a video back in 2023 trimming the out-of-control plants in late summer 2023, something like that. I don't remember exactly. And I did a parody, okay? Because Cyndi is... You cut, okay? Okay, it's a parody of Cyndi Lauper. Because it's a Lauper. Cyndi Lauper. Right. So this is just a parody. If you never saw that video, please go back. There's a link in the prescription and view that. For me, I don't know what the deal is, but for me, every time I watch that, I crack up laughing. I thought it was really well put together and absolutely hilarious. Of course, it's just play and all that kind of stuff. But I thought it was absolutely funny. So please watch that if you haven't. I guess really that's about it. I called Cyndi up, and she said she'll be right over to help me out. So let's wait till she gets here.
Hi everyone! How are you doing?
So Cyndi, how you been?
Oh, I've been great. But, you know, I mean, it happens with all of us, but I'm getting kind of old. So I'm on my farewell tour right now, but before I go, I figured I'd stop in and see you one more time. And in fact, are you hungry? It's kind of time for lunch.
Actually, Cyndi, yes, I am. I ate lunch, but I do have something for you, and I know you love it.
Oh my God! Crunchberries! Crunchberries!
All right, let's go. I got googly eyes, okay? They're gonna fall off, but... I think there's a bird in the Crunchberry plant. We'll have to see. He's gonna fly out pretty quick, but... Yeah, there he went. It's interesting, because I got an extension cord in the way, so I might shout that too. But, let's see, I think there's a couple of them, but there might just be this one, I can't quite tell. Obviously, we're going to find out pretty quick. Can't even get that out of the way. Kind of a couple of them here. Yeah, there's like two. All right, Cyndi, here we go.
Oh, that's a big mouthful.
Well, you're a singer. You got a nice big mouth to get those, you know, sounds out and all that.
Yeah, I think I can do it. But, you know, I don't, at my old age, I'm not sure about my teeth anymore.
Well, see if you can do it, Cyndi. If not, we'll cut it up for you.
Oh, yeah! Wow! That was delicious! Yummy!
Cyndi, you lost an eye.
Well, like I said, I'm getting old.
Told you they'd fall off. So we'll get that kind of out of the way. I don't know what that is. This comes out. Get rid of that. And oh, there's actually two more over there, and a couple little ones over here. See what we can do. There we go. The right thing to do here is to get like a Julio in here and have him get rid of that. I had a video, me and Julio down by the schoolyard, something like that, where he got rid of one of these that Captain Crunch planted over by the ACs a number of years ago. And that was kind of a hairy deal, but it hasn't come back, so that's the main thing. Just kind of pull that out. Because the root is still there, so yeah, it's going to come back eventually. And then we got some electric lines here. So that's good. Get rid of that. Oh boy. Oh man. Oh, I found a ride. Yeah, I got it. There we go. I won't stay. That's fine.
Yummy!
Well, there we are. Oh, jeez. All right. Well, now let's see. It could use backwashing-ish. It's about 25. You know, it's not bad, really. It's pretty okay. But I do that, you know, I give it one last one before the end of the season because you don't want to leave all that crap in there. But you can see it now, so that's good. Well, that'll just stay there and all that. So I gotta finish Cindy's. You know, I gotta crunch up the rest of this for her. So let me get that done, and then maybe. You think you want, maybe after we're done here, to have a little duet?
Oh, maybe. Yeah, we'll see.
I wore gloves, and I still got stained. Even a stain on my arm, and God only knows where else I can't even see. Man, that's it's a lot more open now. Definitely. So that's good anyway. Cyndi, that's almost the entire garbage can there that you didn't eat. I thought you were hungry.
Well, you know, I don't eat as much as I used to back in my heyday. But, you know, I still had a good lunch. I really can't complain about that.
All right, I mean, if that's what we have to get rid of, I mean, you know, Captain Crunch was nice enough to leave that here for us, so, you know, I'm glad you got a good meal. Yes, I ate today already, so I'm okay. I think I'm out of milk also, so I'll have to go to the store for that. But what do you think? Are you up for a duet?
Oh yeah, sure. Let's have a duet. You know, I saw your video on the 2-ton AC, checking the charge on that.
And in the car we heard time after time. So there you go.
From Cyndi Luapa.
Luapa. From Brooklyn. Cyndi Luapa.
Is she from Brooklyn?
No, I don't know. I have no idea where she's
I
from.
forget where she's from. I want to say she was from, like, maybe Rockville. Now I have to look it up on the Wikipedia.
Okay.
And Kevin happened to mention me, and yes, it is true that I grew up in Queens.
Well, that's great, Cyndi. That's not all that far from here. So, you know, that's kind of good. So, what song do you think you might want to do a duet with here?
Well, you know, let's go with one of the classics. You know, it was one of my top songs way back in the 80s. It was called Time After Time.
Oh, I know that song well.
Yeah, the only thing is I really got to save my voice because, you know, I'm going on tour. So we'll just do a couple of bars.
All right, that sounds good. So I'll start off and you chime in, okay?
Sounds good.
If you're lost, you can look, you will find me.
Time after time.
If you're lost, you can look and you will find me. Time after time.
If you fall, I will catch you. I will be waiting.
Time after time.
If you fall, I will get you. I will be waiting. Time after time.
Well, that's enough for me. Gotta save my voice.
Jesus Christ. All right, well, Cyndi, I'll tell you, it was really great seeing you again. I can't even look at her. Well, Cyndi, it was great seeing you again.
Oh, my pleasure. Thanks again for lunch. I really appreciate it.
Did you want to stay and go in the pool, maybe? Because I'm going to go in the pool now.
Well, you know, it's been a couple of years, and as far as swimming goes, I might get rusty. I mean, I might be rusty.
Okay, well, no problem. So, you got to head on tour.
Yeah, I gotta get on a plane and go to the first stop, and we'll do that so you can see me on tour, everybody. Thanks so much. And just because I'm kind of retiring from touring doesn't necessarily mean that I won't come back and see Jay again.
Well, I really appreciate that, Cyndi. You're always a great, great help. Thanks again so much. We'll see you another time.
Okay, bye-bye.
So if you recall the whole series, the pump is leaking and making odd sounds. The good news is the odd sounds have not changed. The leaking has persisted. It needs a new pump basket. We're gonna wait on that. But you know, it drains down once every like week and a half or so. I have to put some water in the pool, and it's certainly down. You can see how the liner is bleached out, kind of where the water is, like that. It just gets that way. You got to remember, this liner was put in 2015, so it's 10 years old. It's still holding up pretty good, so it'll be around for a few years to come, certainly, and then we'll have to go through that entire process again. But the thing I gotta watch is that the water doesn't get too low. And honestly, I think we're fine. Of course, it still has to go for the rest of today. What time is it? Oh, that clock is slow. I don't know. Yeah. Okay, so 1 o'clock in the afternoon. So this is going to run for another 6 hours leaking. And then tomorrow it's going to run from 8 till maybe about noonish when I go to drain this down and start doing that. And then it'll kind of sit running in recirculation mode for Sunday. And then Monday they're coming to close it. So I think we have just enough water in here. The way it's coming in, you can really see the current. But I think we kind of have enough. There's a good like 1.5 inches in that at least before we start getting in the trouble zone, because I'm also going to try something this year. I don't know if it's going to work. I need the skimmers to add shock because of the way I do it, and that means that tomorrow is the day I have to do that, and I'm going to put a bunch of shock in the pool in the hopes that the water will stay chlorinated and it won't be as green next year. It's not going to work. It's going to be a waste of money. But hey, you know, for a couple of dollars, we'll give it a shot. You know, you never know. They pour their own winterization stuff in, including some liquid shock. Doesn't seem to do much, apparently. Liquid shock is watered down to start with. Well, not really, kind of. But, so I got to watch for that. So I think if I shock it first, I should be able to just have enough water to backwash good, and then I can drain the rest out and let it go like that, and that should be fine. But I think we'll give the pool one last go. So here in the Northeast, it's actually been a cruel, cruel summer. I think that was a song by Cyndi Lauper. No, that can't be. I think it was Nirvana. But anyway, it was really hot. We really had some very hot days. Probably hit a record or two. It was quite the hot, cruel summer indeed. The water has been nice. I've been spoiled, I gotta say. The coldest I've been in the pool this year is 80 degrees. Today it's 78. And you might say, 2 degrees, you'll feel it. But the good news is the sun is out, and because of that, it should be tolerable. So I'm going to do it for the video, and, you know, all that. And plus, I kind of, you know, why not one more time before it's closed up, because it just looks so depressing back here with it closed. Bunny! Bunny! I don't know if you saw him. He was hiding over here, and he ran along and all the way down like that. Yeah, that was good. I'd love to just jump in like I do on the 4th, but quite frankly, I'm getting like Cyndi. I'm getting a little old. So I'm going to save the jumping days for days like that. I don't particularly like doing it per se, and with the water being the temperature it is, it might come as a bit of a shock. So I think we're going to try the waltz right in method, and I don't know if it's going to be a right in or it's going to take some time, but here we go for the last time of 2025. After working out here, and it's actually kind of hot, this might be a nice treat. So let's see. Okay, it's a little cold. Not bad. We got her. Oh man, yeah. Oh, oh, a little cold, but it's good. It's all good. That's nice. What's actually interesting is just like back in 2023 when I made that other video with Cyndi, I happen to have some Dr. Pepper. And I had Dr. Pepper in that video as well, so why not, you know? Now that I'm in the water, it's actually quite nice. Really can't complain. I think the coldest we ever went in way back in the heyday was 70, and 70 was just too cold. We were all freezing and couldn't do it. 72 was the ticket though. That, if you kept moving, you were okay. I don't know, maybe we're just old and can't stand the cold water. Maybe we were old then. I don't know, but this Dr. Pepper's for me. For you, it's for me. It's not often I have leading national brand stuff, but there is no direct generic replacement for Dr. Pepper. There's others on the market similar, but they don't, you know, if you want the original, you have to get the original. Just like A1 steak sauce. There's a lot of other ones out there, and they're quite good on their own, but they're not A1. Some have come close, but you can tell the difference. I think there was another song that Cyndi sang. Ain't nothing like the real thing, baby. Ain't nothing like the real thing. I think that was Cher who sang that one. No. No, it was Nickelback. Yeah. So anyway, that was that. The water is actually quite nice, and I think I'll actually park that a second, and we're going under. We're going under. Oh, yes, that was quite nice. And besides, this thing needs to be washed. Man. By the way, none of you said anything. Did you notice, if you go back and look at the pool opening video for 2025, the entire series, obviously I had this on, except I had it on upside down. Keen-eyed viewers would see that. Nobody commented, doesn't mean you didn't see it, but just for a gag, I thought I'd do that. Well, it's still ringing out kind of clear, so that's good. Oh my, oh. This is really nice. Man. Can't be afraid of 78. That's nothing to sneeze at. As long as you got the sun. See, we go through different periods throughout the summer. When it's really hot and like end of June, early July, you could be out here till 4 in the morning in the pool and you're perfectly fine. Because the water's real nice and warm and everything else, you know, it's all there, and it's just an absolute pleasure. But as we get into the real end of summer, and here we are, really, during the day is about it. At night, the air temperature is so cold that when you get out, you're just absolutely shivering, freezing. And you want to get back in and stay in the pool like that. Oh, just the old days of the summer, the early days when you could just lay back and relax. Oh. And interestingly enough, a number of people who have been here can't float on their back. I don't know, I just thought you naturally did that. I don't know. I always did. I have no idea. Maybe because I'm so fat. I have no idea. It floats, you know. Anyways, that's going to close out the swimming season for 2025. Again, don't know if I'll get to recording Saturday, getting everything ready for the pool closing and draining it down, or the actual closing of the pool after it's closed. Of course, I'm not going to record while the guys are here, but I do have the same guy coming to close it, allegedly. I got a different secretary pick up the phone when I called this year, but I made sure to specifically request him, and he definitely put it down in the notes there. So hopefully that's all going to work out good, and we'll see what happens with that, because one time they sent some other clown over here and he just did a horrible job all around. Jesse is the guy. He just is awesome all around. He just gets it done, doesn't complain, and knows what he's doing. All right, that's going to do it for this one. Thanks so much for watching. I appreciate it very much. Make sure you click like, make sure you click subscribe, and take care. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye. I gotta get out and shut the camera off. It's not bad once you get out. It's actually quite nice. Sometimes the whip and I will sit in the sun after we get out of the pool, and it's nice. The camera, the ground is not straight, so I'll just stand this way. It's actually quite nice, and even getting out, it's not bad at all. Oh yeah, what's that? The hole? Yeah, there's a little hole there. I forget what 4th of July I wore this shirt, but I was holding a firework in my hand, and one little ember came out and got me right there. It left a tiny burn on my skin, but it burned a hole in the shirt. It's a battle scar. What else can I tell you? Anyway, that's going to be it. I'm going to get back and enjoy the pool. Thanks very much, everybody. Take care. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye. Why aren't you having a beer, Jay? It's the last time in the pool. Like, what the hell? I got to edit this video.